Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Hey guys, Stephen I for My Food Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Today's date is the 1st of March, first month, 2023. My birthday month, actually, on the 24th. So this could be my birthday present for you. Now, what are we talking about? We're literally talking about mining for cryptocurrencies on the internet. Now, you don't have to have a mining machine or build your own mining operations to reap great rewards from the crypto opportunities. Now, these people who build these mining machines have done so, and it's offering us an opportunity. Just like any businesses that starts up, they need capital. And their capital can either come from bank loan or they can ask investors. And we, being investors, are welcome to buy some shares of such company. But because of the wonderful world of cryptocurrency, they have a slightly different way how they offer their businesses for investors to invest in. And of course, the ultimate key or the results for any investment venture is the profits we make. Now, I've given you a little bit of guidance in that area. In this respect, we're going to be talking about Green Hornet. It's a cryptocurrency mining app. So if you want to join, there should be a link below my YouTube video. And of course, at the same token, while you're here for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube video. This way, you will get a signal at your end to say that I have or Stephen has made another video. Would you like to have a look at it? And most of my videos that I put up are mostly motivationals for helping people get into investing. You got to get into the mode of investing. You can't just want to do things, but you're afraid to do so. Investing, it's just like buying a lottery ticket or, for example, betting on the horses or going to the casino. But the only true difference here is investing in a legitimate company is an ultimate way to investing your money to make it grow, just like if you want to grow it by going to the casino. No different. These are not casinos. Please note that. These are companies. These are people who's designed it as a company for you and I to buy some shares. I'll explain in a moment how we can buy shares of each company. Now, just because they're cryptocurrency doesn't mean they're not going to fall into some sort of disarray in the future. Every company that starts in this existence, this world that we know of, can have failures. And that's part of life. We cannot be focused on failure. What we have to focus as an investor is what our money is going to produce once we give some of our money to any of these companies, whether it be cryptocurrency mining, trading, company stocks. It don't matter. The principle stays the same. As long as you stay focused and you do your diligent research, then you can be happy with what you're going to be putting your money into. I'm not a financial guru by any means. I'm a businessman, and my sort of business is working online, introducing to you, for example, such thing as mining for cryptocurrencies. And I'm only going to introduce the websites that I think or I have tested and are returning some of the profits back into my wallet. A crypto wallet, that is, if you're new to my videos. Now, also bear in mind, these are basically crypto mining, which means you buy some shares or you buy a contract of what the company offers, and whatever that contract makes, it will pay you exactly what they say it is. So in a certain time frame or certain opportunities that any of these companies will offer, it will tell you exactly how much you're going to profit for that time period. Most of the investment only lasts for a month. So say, for example, you invest $1,000 into it, the company will tell you exactly how much you're going to profit within that 12 months. And more so, one of the most important things to understand, even though I said a contract only lasts a month, but the company or these apps actually pays you every day. Every 24 hours, they let you know how much the mining has produced for you, the result. Then you can take that result or the profit straight away into your wallet, meaning transfer it out of the mining machines into your wallet, and you can do whatever you wish with it. But I'll touch a little bit more what you're going to do with the profit later. More importantly, if you are going to join and have some money ready to purchase a contract. I suggest $100, just US dollars. Now, if you don't have $100, I don't know where you're going to get it. Just find it. Before you can put your money into these systems like Green Hornet, you got to have a cryptocurrency exchange where you're going to have to transfer some of your money from your bank account, local bank account, into the cryptocurrency. And that is important. You've got to have that bank. And below on this video, you'll have what is called Binance. Join Binance as your cryptocurrency bank, where you can transfer between your bank and cryptocurrency Binance and vice versa when you want to transfer now some cryptocurrency back into real cash, and you do the transfer within those two accounts, from your bank account to Binance back into your bank account in the future. Now those system I already use, and that's the system I use right here now. So my cryptocurrency exchange, they call it, I call it a cryptocurrency bank. Have one, transfer some money, then you're ready to transfer some of those money into these systems. And it's simple. Let me see. For example, if I have a cryptocurrency account, oh yeah, I have. Now, there are some of the coins I have in here. It's only $27. Most of my coins, they don't sit in here. Straight away when I make a transfer, some of these are some of the profits also. Bear in mind that I'm collecting from some of my mining apps. I'll explain that a little bit more. And most of my money, they don't sit here. Straight away, I send it back out again, whether it be in Green Hornet. All I do is keep upgrading what I already invested. So say, for example, I invested $1,000 into the system only last week. All I need to do now is look for another $1,000 somewhere today, put it into the system once again. So consequently, once your first $1,000, for example, has been invested and you put another one in, each one of them are calculated at a different point of time that you start the investment. And that's one of the key areas, because each day you can have this constant payday every day from all these investment. And bear in mind, say for example you put $1,000 in here, you're probably looking at the return. I'm only gauging it because I just joined this one also, and I've got a little bit of investment. At $1,000 investment, you're probably doubling your money at the end of the month, and that gives you exactly the sort of money that you know. Okay, my $1,000 investment will turn into say $2,000. That is well calculated. It could be less than that, it could be slightly more. But if you work on that, these apps, they actually work very similar. They have no differential. The only differential is the percentage, because each company pay a slightly different percentage than another company, especially also the coins that you will be investing in. Sorry, I've been babbling on for so long. Let's get on with the real truth of the fact. Green Hornet, there should be a link there to join, and also should be a link there for Binance for you to join as your cryptocurrency bank. Once you join, come in, log in, and this is where you're going to come into. Let me explain. And then you'll see all these coins available for you to activate. Any one of them you choose. Now, I have chosen to click on TRX. Why? That's just my personal preference. I found that TRX seems to, I don't know what's the reason, but they seem to pay a little bit more. So I'm going to activate this amount. And how to do it is just simply, see this green button? You're probably coming in will be set at 0. What you need to do, whichever coin you want to invest in, pull that to 100%. And straight away, that will activate your mining app, as you can see. Whichever coin you want to mine. Now, I've also activated previously Bitcoin, but I found it was a bit too slow. So what I've done is reinvest it. And this is really, really good, people. This is really, really good. So you don't have to send your profit away. All you do is keep reinvesting within the system. And this is good. This is really, really good. So whatever profits that you be making, in this case, for example, let's use what I already have here. Now, before I do that, I'm just going to refresh the page and see if I have a new number. I got 8.71 TRX there at the moment. Okay, it's still the same. Now, if I wanted to, I can reinvest that whole amount just by clicking on reinvest. That means, let me go back here. What I already started by putting a bit of money in here, will add into it. Let's go look at my deposit. And this is the amount of deposit I put in, $408. So if you go now and calculate that in your calculator, dosh is not $408 is not a lot of money, but it has allowed me, okay, to activate the machine, the mining. These are the coins that you can actually bring your coins into the system as an initial investment. Because all you want to do is activate it. Once it's activated, the mining app, as you saw earlier there, you have started the process. Okay. Now, I'll also show you when I started the system. Should be a date here on the 25th of February, like 5 days ago, for example. I have made a little bit of profit from it, but I have also I have reinvested it, and it was mainly Bitcoin. If you allow me, I'll reinvest this amount just to show you how easy it is. This investment will go back into the system. It will also speed up this mining process. Begin. Now I'm going to reinvest all of it. Okay, click reinvest, and it's accepted. And that number should go back to sort of zero. Okay, it has, and that's all I want. What you have reinvested should speed this up also. So my total investment be a bit more than what I started with my initial deposit. If we have a look at it, just before we go, the reinvestment also boosts your total VH power. Okay, now what I've just reinvested has taken that number up much higher, because the more this you have, the faster these mining apps will be activated. So the more money, just say you have in, let's say $1,000, this thing will just it'll be flying by, spitting out profits for you. And taken from my other app, for example, I make about $100 US from my TRX mining app. Now that gives you an idea how much you can be making from this every single day if you invested $1,000 into the system. I can guarantee you these systems, they pay. They really pay. I don't know how they do it, but I'm just so grateful, thank God, that we have these opportunities that you and I can invest successfully in. I don't know how long they're going to continue offering the system. All you can do is take some for yourself. Okay, now you already seen my deposit. Let me verify that. That's my initial deposit made on the 25th of February. So you can see I have invested. This is only a small amount and has activated the mining machine. That mining machine has, of course, generated some extra profit for me. And you saw me, I just reinvested. Instead of withdrawing it, I'm just reinvesting it to speed up the mining process. The more money I pump into the system, the faster these money will be, the faster profits will be making. And you can choose, don't forget, any of these coins to start your mining process. I'm already using TRX because I found TRX. And anyway, let's go and show you a beautiful thing you can use here with any of these mining apps that I introduced, which is called an affiliate. Now, if you join this site because you click on the link I'm introducing here on these videos, and this is my personal link. Now, that means if you join under me, these are some of the beautiful payout that they give us. It doesn't mean you just join. You join and you get this referral also yourself. So instead of my name, it'll be your name. And you can introduce this program to other people to join. And by doing so, these are the bonuses you're going to be getting. Everybody makes money. Okay, that's just another system that you can make money on top of what the mining does. Of course, in this particular app, it also provides what is called a bonus. Each day you come in and you click on a bonus and see if you qualify. I already taken mine out, and that's just extra. If you want more money also from this app, you can do what is called promotion. Go into a deep bounty promotion. This is the requirement. You just got to follow what they ask you, and if you qualify, you can earn quite a substantial amount of money from you using what is called bounty, which is different to affiliate and different to mining. So as you can see, you don't just make money coming into mining. If mining is that's all you want, it's no big problem. But if you want to, make lots more money, there are other areas within the app that is already set up for you to take advantage of. And you can see, there's so much. Oh, here we go. Results for all the bonuses that I have collected so far. As you can see, I have been making money also with bonuses. And these adds up, remember? The VHS adds up in this area here. Because the bigger this number also becomes, the more money you're going to be making. So you can concentrate on just raising that number if you wish. Because the more this number, that's power, the more these things here it's going to be generating for you. Okay, so it works both ways. I know it sounds a bit confusing that I'm using real term of money, then you're using the VHS, or the hash power, I call it sometimes, to give you a bit of a calculation. Don't be fooled. They both sort of work the same. It is a bit confusing. If you're going to just use VH-S as your guideline, then you use that. But if you're going to use the amount of money that's generated or the amount of money that you invest to calculate your earning, that you can do also. I know it sounds a bit confusing. You can just use one. Doesn't matter which one you use, but preferably if you can raise this number, then you know you're making a lot more money, because this is the power that's been used to generate what is called all these cryptocurrency algorithm. Although it is activated also with the amount of money that's been put in, or the amount of money that's been mined, and of course, investment means deposit. So the money that I have invested or deposited into the system is very, very minimal, but it's allowed me to begin. And what is important, to begin the mining process. Because the longer I have this account, because remember it's only 5 years old, the bigger this amount of money that's been generated. And of course, reinvestment is one of those great things that's not talked about, but you're really just reinvesting all the profits that you make. And that's one of the key areas to speed up your system. So say, for example, you put in $1,000 in and you reinvest that every day. Say if you're making $100 every day, and you come in here and you make sure you activate the $100 all the time, your $1,000 goes from 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, and of course 5 days later it's 1,500 already investing in on your behalf by doing that every day. And you can see there are little process that you can do. Instead of just paying your money and waiting for the system to make you the money and collect the profit, you can use the profit to really, really speed up your income. And that's the beauty. Now, I hope I've given you some ideas there, that you're not just buying a contract here, you're buying a business package. May I emphasize, there's so many. One is mining, counters. Another one is called reinvestment. Reinvest all your profit back into the system. It's two. Of course, the bigger your deposit, the bigger your return. You could be putting it up in here, maybe $10,000, for example. And you can imagine the amount of money you'll be making every day from. And of course, the other one is called affiliate. Just take your link once you join and introduce it to people. Like you probably, I don't know where you're going to see my link, but if you've seen it in my YouTube promotion, then you know that's from my YouTube promotion. But if you saw it through, say, Facebook, then you can say you have seen it through my promotion with Facebook. And it's the same thing you can do. And of course, you know, Facebook is a free app. YouTube is also a free app that you can use. And you're not paying anything to advertise G Hornet Pro, to allow people also to join under you. And if they join under you, you get a percentage off it. Just like if you join under me, I get a percentage of anything that you invest into the system. And of course, you also get bonuses, which is activated every 6 hours. And more so, you can go for bounty. Huge, huge bounty if you like creative work. And if you take some of these offers I have given you and, make your own videos or promotions, or you will know in the future how well those systems can be. So if you have a look down the bottom here, let's have a look at home of this website. That gives you a bit of detail what it is. Okay, now plans. These are the plans or the contracts you can buy. Pretty basic like all others. I think I have started with this one here, which is 2.8% I collect every day. Now, because it's been reinvested, more money is going in, probably up in this area. I'm looking up in this area perhaps. I might go into premium pretty soon and fire up in one of these areas like $300, $700, $1,500, up to say. Certainly take advantage of the offer. I mean, you can certainly start at $10 just to allow you. But once you see it, it works amazing. And I've already given you, of course, a little bit of breakdown of my own account. Remember, my account's only 5 days old. So, of course, it's not going to show a lot of profit, but there is activity, and that's what you want. You want the activity to begin. If you don't begin anything, it's like you haven't planted a seed in the ground. Anything that we plant today, if you give it time and be patient and pray for it, you'd be surprised what it will grow. Financial seed, these are that you plant. I guarantee you that will grow in the future. Just be patient. Once you plant it, give it a month to see its real progress. Don't just invest and cry overnight over things that's not happening. Things happen every day. Like if you plant it today, 24 hours later, look at the results. Because this system works on a 24-hour cycle. And if, say, you put in $1,000, what you're going to do is watch the sums and how much the app is producing for you in a month's time, and you can really calculate your income. And these are not guesswork. They're not determined by the price of Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. These are basically running on their own system. They offer, let's go back to plans. What they offer in their plans is exactly what they pay. No more, no less. Okay, so I mean you can see them here, 3.3% per day. Now let's look at something a bit more lucrative. Let's say you put in 1,500 bucks into the system. Let's do some calculation. Oh, sorry, it's not a. Oh, I do apologize. Oh my God, I got you wrong. As you can see, I quoted you wrong. It's not a month. It's actually 180 days. So instead of 30 days, your investment will last 180 days. You and I know that 6 months you're going to have your investments. That's why I'm going to encourage you. 1,500 bucks will buy you 4.5% per day. So let's work that out. Okay, I'm going to use my calculator. 1,500 bucks you invest times 4.5%. $67.50. Okay, so you're going to make $67.50 every day. This is US we're talking about. Now we're going to times that price by 180 equals you. Oh my God, you're going to be making $12,000 in 6 months' time from your 1,500 bucks investment. These are simple calculations. You can't go wrong. You don't have to wait 6 months for it because they pay each day. As you can see, they pay it to you. Let me show you where you collect that amount of money. It will show up in these areas. Depending on your hash power, okay, it will show up in here, whatever mining that's operating for you. And it's so fast. Remember that, okay? These numbers start to really push up ahead of the point. As you can see, mine is already it's small because it's a small investment. But when you start to get these numbers really big, then you're up to those numbers that I just quoted for you. But if you calculate my first initial investment 5 days ago was only 400 something dollars. That's not a lot. Okay, that's only about 45 bucks I think it was. But bear in mind, now if you're investing 1,500 bucks into the system, the oyster is yours. Go and get it, invest successfully, stay away from scams. Because I tell you what, these things work, and I can guarantee you that. That's why I'm promoting them, because they do work. But anyway, for now, this is Stephen I4 from I4 Fortune, a new month. Then happy birthday to you. This is my birthday month. And if this is a birthday gift from me to you, hey, God bless you. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. But if you do have any questions, come back to me somewhere. Look me up in Facebook, and I'm only too glad to answer some of your questions. Otherwise, we love you. God loves you. And we'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.